I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com, and sponsored by Yacht Club Powersports and Quick Car in Osage Beach.
And today we're going to be talking about national recognition for Lake of the Ozarks.
How officials are honoring local veterans.
A close call when a young girl falls overboard at the lake.
And a new furry addition to the Camden County Sheriff's Department.
Lake TV tees off with the kids at Osage National Golf Resort, and we'll take a look at the Miller County Fair.
Plus, boating tips with Bob's No Wake Zone and a look at events coming to the lake this weekend. That's after a message from Yacht Club Powersports.
It's time to have some fun on land with Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides available at Yacht Club Powersports of Osage Beach. New and used models available. Come and check out the all-new models to get you ready for the fall. Yacht Club Powersports is the only authorized Can-Am dealer at the Lake of the Ozarks. Have some serious fun with the Can-Am Maverick Max or check out the Outlander 1000 XMR. Stop by Yacht Club Powersports, your Can-Am and Sea-Doo provider of mid-Missouri.
Osage National Golf Resort hosted the annual Lake of the Ozarks Junior Golf Association Championship Tournament earlier this week, and Lake TV was there.
The organization came to be over 20 years ago. Some local golf professionals and some community leaders wanted to get kids out to play, so we developed the Lake of the Ozarks Junior Golf Association. It's evolved over 20-some years. We've got over 100 kids that come out and participate each year in our 6 events plus our championship. We give away college scholarships to the graduating seniors in our program. Over the years, 90 scholarships have been given away, totaling about $135,000.
What about girls?
We've got a great group of girls this year. We've got 12 18-hole girls playing, 3 9-hole girls playing, and we like to tout our hat on the girls. We've got they have a Missouri state girls team that plays all over, and we've got 4 of the 6 girls that play on the team play in our organization as well.
And how can people get in touch with you and get in touch with the organization to kind of make this an ongoing thing?
Absolutely. We've got a Facebook page, Lake of the Ozarks Junior Golf Association. We've also got a website. It's lojga.org.
The Lake of the Ozarks is #1. You already knew that, but the final results of a USA Today Readers poll prove it. Readers voted online, and Lake of the Ozarks rose to the top in the Best Recreational Lakes category. Behind the Midwest coast was Big Bear Lake in California. You can see the full list at 10best.com.
Officials will honor veterans with a monument at the Camdenton Airport. Although the design is not final, Mayor McNabb selected a committee to share the options with the Board of Aldermen. The memorial will most likely be made of concrete and granite, but they have not selected a specific type of granite. Folks at the meeting were in support of using American granite and maybe even from the state of Missouri. McNabb hopes the design is chosen in time for a public announcement and groundbreaking at the airport. That may be on September 11th.
A new shooting club for youth will promote gun safety and sport shooting at the lake. Tony Rear and Doug Beck created the Osage Trap Club for kids in grades 7 to 12. Both girls and boys are welcome in the club, and they do not need to be experienced shooters to join. An orientation is set for August 25th at 6:30 p.m. That will be held at Faithbridge Church in Osage Beach.
The Camden County Sheriff's Department has a new furry deputy. Yeah, the canine named Saul is a European breed similar to a German Shepherd. He's specifically trained to find explosives. Saul was paid for with a grant from the Department of Homeland Security to replace the department's recently retired bomb-sniffing dog. The canine is partnered with Sergeant David Edwards, the department's 911 director. Sergeant Edwards has been with the department since 1988, and he's been a dog handler for more than 25 years.
Earlier this month, Camdenton City Departments gave a list of their funding needs to help plan next year's budget. City Administrator Jeff Hancock says the predicted increase in sales tax revenue will not be enough to cover upgrades and repairs. This means each department's needs must be prioritized before a budget can be agreed upon. Hancock plans to present that budget to the Board of Aldermen for review in August.
A 7-year-old that fell from a pontoon boat is uninjured thanks in part to her life jacket. On July 19th, 64-year-old Mardell Nestor Peavy was driving a Landau pontoon when he crossed the wake of a cruiser around the 6.5-mile marker at the Gravois Arm. Water crashed over the front of the boat and sent Hannah Robleski overboard. She was wearing a life jacket, and the State Patrol said she was uninjured by the incident. The pontoon sustained some moderate damage, but it was piloted from the scene.
Two Camdenton brothers are charged with assaulting a law enforcement officer after scuffling with Camden County Sheriff's deputies. On July 19th, Property Management called deputies to an area of Yacht Club Drive in Osage Beach. 22-year-old Spencer Tooley and 27-year-old Michael Tooley had been asked to leave but refused. When deputies tried to escort Spencer from the area, he resisted and they tried to handcuff him. Michael Tooley then jumped on a deputy and tried to put him in a headlock. There was a brief struggle and both brothers were arrested and taken into custody. Each is being held on a $25,000 bond.
The Porsche Club, or Porsche if you prefer, of America is coming to the lake and bringing some important revenue with it. Camdenton officials are signing an agreement with the Porsche Club for the use of the Camdenton Airport runway. The tarmac would be used for displaying cars and for racing them. The event is 3 years away, but City Administrator Hancock says it'll be worth the wait. Could bring more than $1 million of revenue to the area in 2018. Lake of the Ozarks was competing with Austin, Texas for the contract, but after a recent visit, the group accepted Tantera's bid to host the club for 2018. Coming up, the Miller County Fair, boating tips with Bob's No Wake Zone, and events at the lake this weekend that you don't want to miss. That's after a word from Quick Car in Osage Beach.
Your vehicle, it's part of who you are. It's your partner in weekday traffic and your passport to weekend fun. It's your sometimes office and your all-the-time concert hall. For all your vehicle is to you, isn't it time you did something for it too? Introducing the Quick Car Monthly Unlimited Wash Club. For only $20 a month, wash your car as often as you want. Enjoy significant savings and never worry if it's going to rain or not. Join the Wash Club today. Quick Car, quick, easy, and professional every time.
What could be more fun than a county fair? How about the Miller County Fair up in Eldon? Food, games, rides. There was plenty of excitement too, and Saturday night saw one of the most popular events at any fair, the Demolition Derby. My Uncle Ralph used to say that if you want to win the Demolition Derby, always bet on the biggest car in the Demolition Derby. I don't know about that, but there was plenty of demolition going on. The stands were packed in spite of the hot weather. And we thank our own Ricky Smith for some great video.
There's no fueling around when you're fueling your boat. Serious accidents can occur when fueling, so never fuel at night unless it's an emergency. If you must refuel after dark, use battery-operated lights. To protect the water environment, try to refuel away from the water. Now here are a few more things to remember about fueling your boat. Tie your boat securely to the dock. Ask all passengers to leave the boat and go onto the dock. Make sure no one is smoking in or around the gas dock. Check to see that all fuel lines, connections, and fuel vents are in good condition. Turn off everything that might cause a spark. Your engines, genset, fans, electrical equipment. Be sure to close all doors and hatches to prevent fumes from entering the boat. Remove portable tanks from the boat before filling on the dock. Now make sure you have a fire extinguisher within reach and keep the nozzle in solid contact with the tank opening to prevent static electricity. And fill your tank slowly to avoid spilling into the water or bilge. Never fill a tank to the brim. Leave some room for the fuel to expand. Finally, before starting your engine, sniff the bilge and engine compartment for fuel vapors. Blow or ventilate for at least 4 minutes before starting any motor. That's today's boating tip. I invite you to listen to Bob's No Wake Zone Boating Radio Show Saturday mornings 7 to 8 a.m. on News Talk KRMS. And until next time, we'll see you out on the lake.
It's time for the Great Bagnell Dam Duck Drop and Golf Tournament this weekend. The tournament starts at 8 a.m. at the Lodge of Four Seasons. On Saturday, you can watch the largest duck race in the lake's history just below Bagnell Dam. That kicks off at 8 a.m. with a 5K family run walk. You can also check out Family Fun Zone with clowns, bounce houses, duck paintings, and more. That opens at 10 a.m. The official duck drop will be at noon.
The Morgan County Caring for Kids Coalition is hosting its 15th annual Morgan County Back to School Health Fair. That's Saturday. It's held at the Morgan County R2 School in Versailles. This fair focuses on school readiness through health screenings. Any child or parent of a child who is in school can participate in the program.
Don't miss the Lorry Hillbilly Barbecue Cook-Off. It starts on Friday and runs until Saturday afternoon at the Lorry County Fairgrounds.
You like Tracy Lawrence? Well, he's going to be at the Ozarks Amphitheater Saturday. Tickets start at $22. Doors open at 6:30 and he goes on at 7 o'clock.
The Concerns of Police Survivors Golf Tournament is on Sunday at Old Kinderhook. It starts at 11 a.m. All proceeds from the tournament help the surviving families of America's fallen law enforcement officers. This has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update.
And thanks for watching us on Charter Cable Channel 197, Como Connect Channel 90, and watch us anytime on mylaketv.com, of course. And we'll see you next time.